Tunis, you are looking at every one of those heat races and thinking how important they are, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Well, the racing for the street stock class has Sean Tunis currently in first spot going into tonight's action with 222 points. His next competition here at River Coop Speedway is Jesse Peterson with 212. All right, we are going to move our attention now to the super trucks. They have just gotten onto the track, and like I said, we have a total of 9 of them tonight, and we're going to roll through them all for you really quickly here. Starting up on the pole, he was driving a pure stock last week. He is now in a super truck for tonight. Of course, pure stocks have the night off here at the Speedway. It is the 13 car of Derek Pollock. On his outside, it's the number 5 of Jamie Vernos. He has been unbelievable here at the track, driving that number 2 truck, but he's not driving it here tonight. In row number 2, it's the 46 of Kevin Groenheid on the outside, and then the 4 of Wayne Grosky. Row 3 has the 11 JR of Shane Holden and the 73P of Randy Paluco. Row 4 has the 67 of Mark Zondag and the 2 of Rod Fiddler. And in row 5 by himself, the one guy that's won a feature here, gets 18 of Dustin Enns. Looks like there's a little bit of problem there.
Yeah, the 04 truck did not take off.
No.
Stacked them up pretty good, leaving the 5 and the 13 out front on their own early.
Wayne Grotsky pulls himself off the track in this one early on. The number 5 of Jamie Vernos, I got to get used to it because I'm so used to seeing the number 2 truck. He's in the lead. Hard to believe he seems to spend that time no matter what truck he's driving up front.
That's right. This is his first race in that truck, and he phoned me for some setup help because he's not used to that style of suspension, and it looks like I gave him some pretty good advice.
Oh, so you're taking all the credit for this one, eh?
I'd like to take a bit.
I see how you roll. If you've never been with the Manitoba Racing Network before, you're going to notice at the top of your screen in just a few seconds, you're going to see our ticker bar letting you know who's currently in first, second, third, and fourth spot. Take a look at that. We're also telling you who's having their fastest lap time tonight, so you can keep in touch with what's going on here at the track. In the spot here in the front, it is the 5 truck. That is, like I said, Jamie Vernos. He's up front in the number 2 spot right behind him. Former teammate in this truck class, also was driving a Dynasty truck at one time. That's Derek Pollock. He's driving the number 13 here tonight. And Dustin Enns, take a look at this. Started the race way back in the 9th spot. In 3rd already. Now
And
that's
he's making a move. He's making a move for 2nd here in 4.
Now, if you're driving and you're way at the back, you're making that many moves on this quick of lap times, and you're coming up fast. Are you a little disappointed if you're off, you're sitting in the 1st or 2nd spot and you're getting lapped by a guy that was in 9th to start the race?
Yeah, that definitely, it can definitely factor in when you're behind the wheel.
Dustin Enns, of course, is now in 2nd spot. He is looking to catch up on the number 5 truck tonight. Not far behind is the number 13, and guess what? There's that number 2 truck tonight being driven by Rod Fiddler. The Dynasty Bathrooms truck, of course, had a lot of feature wins here already this year, a ton last year. Looking to play catch-up tonight and catch up on our leader, the number 5 of Jamie Vernos. I did tease Jamie a couple weeks ago saying, when, of course, Rod Fiddler won, I said, well, maybe it's the truck and not so much Jamie Vernos. And I think he's trying to prove me wrong tonight and say maybe it's the driver, not the truck.
He looks like he's on a mission.
All right, our leader has 1 lap to go, and he's catching up on lap traffic. That's the 67 truck he's trying to get around. That's Mark Zondag. And Jamie Vernos, still your leader with half a lap to go in this race. The number 18 is 2nd spot. That's Dustin Enns, but the battle is for 3rd spot, and that's between the 13 and the 2. 13 currently holding on. That's Derek Pollock. As for our leader, well, it's a common occurrence if you're Jamie Vernos. He takes the heat win in the number 5 super truck tonight. In 2nd spot, the number 18 at Dustin Enns, and that may be the hard driver of tonight. Dustin Enns started this race in 9th spot. Of course, he got a little bit of a bump right off the hop because Wayne Grosky pulled off right away. But he went from 9th to 2nd. Not too shabby in this race this evening.
No, Dustin has definitely stepped up his game this season. He's doing great, and I'm happy to see it. I'd like to see him up there and get a couple more wins and break up that Dynasty bathroom party in Victory Lane.
It is a bit of a party there, eh?
They get there often and they do it well. Ken Onsowich, the owner, he's a great guy, and he knows how to run a race team.
I think after you win 6 races in a row, you get a free checkered flag, don't you, or something like that?
Yeah, something.
They probably have them in the truck ready for them when they race. All right, we are switching our attention now to